Good mornings are going to be performed from your platform box. If this is your first time performing the exercise, I recommend starting with either just the yellow band or an empty bar, okay? What you're going to do is set one side of the band on the bottom of the box. You're going to use the band, and then one side of the band is going to land up close toward the bar. All right? The rack position on these is a little bit different than we do for front squats or deadlifts or anything like that. So what I want you to do is try to maneuver this bar so it's resting right on top of the back of your shoulders. Back here, okay? Make sure you find a comfortable rack position here. Okay, if not, you can even slide that bar a little bit further down so it's sitting along your traps. And then all we're gonna do from here, the mechanics work very similar to how we do a deadlift, okay? So this is a hip hinge exercise, focusing on the knees and hips going back as you're going down. And then the goal is to keep your torso nice and vertical and squeeze your core tight as you're going down. So we're just kind of changing load position. Instead of pulling from the floor, we just have that load right on your back. So we're gonna go back here, hinging at your hips so we get a nice stretch in the backs of your legs when you're down in that bottom position, and then hinge back up, okay? Drive your hips and knees back. You know you're doing these right if you feel good stretch in the backs of your legs whenever you're going down, okay? These can also be performed with an empty bar as well. If you're just trying to get used to the position of what a good morning is, okay? Just do it with an empty bar. You don't need the band here. Drive down, hips and knees go back, feel good stretch. Stand up tall. Always make sure you're squeezing your core nice and tight as you're dropping down. If you'd like to scale these down a little bit further, or if that's bothering your lower back at all, you could just do a floor reach. This is a good way to kind of get used to that position. Do a floor reach, but with your hands behind your head, like this, okay? So just pretending like you're reaching your hands down toward the floor, okay? Driving your hips and knees back so you get a good stretch in the back, and then stand up, okay? Hinge at your hips and knees go back into a nice stretch along the backs of your legs, and then stand up, okay? Those are good mornings.